Okay, so we're here with Pedro Sauer black belt, Robert Lovi. He's going to show us a nice escape and counter to the double under guard pass.
All right, guys. So the idea for this is, guys going for the double unders, you want to make your legs heavy by flexing your feet and putting your heels towards the mat. Going to grip the wrist and not let your opponent get a good grip here, or maybe even get the gable grip. So I'm going to keep my legs heavy. As he's continuing with the move here, stretch, and I turn so I hang my foot on the back of his neck. As I come around this way, I keep pressure on this leverage point right under the armpit by spinning my leg flat. From here, I can take the back, make the hook, go to whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, so double unders, I catch the wrist, make my legs heavy, and I keep the wrist right here in this crease. It's important. Up, around, forward. If you mess it up and pull the wrong leg out, which you're going to do often, you can still go to a crucifix. Up. This is what guys do a lot here. They pull this one out in the beginning. You can still catch the guy and go to whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, so one more time the right way. Okay, double unders. Always make your legs heavy. You can even walk out a little bit on your back. Stretch. See, right here, I stretch my leg and I make sure there's a connection with this leverage point. Make a hook with my heel and go right into the position.
So Rob, you mentioned it's important when Dan's going for the double under pass that you don't let him get a gable grip.
Yes.
How do you avoid him from gripping his hands together like that?
By making your legs heavy and forcing your heels towards the mat. So, and you can't always avoid it. You can do your best. So as you're going to get the grip, you can even try to break the grip. Maybe catch crazy armbar.
Right. So even if they do grip, you can still break it.
Hopefully.
Right. Yeah, that worked. That was great.
And your other option, if you want, is to roll out the other way, or just take the pants off, possibly.
Right. That's something that I don't see a lot of people doing, is that shoulder walking that you showed. Can you get in the position one more time?
Sure.
Shoulder walk. Sometimes when people are really driving forward, like you said, just keep your legs heavy and you're moving back. Right. Yeah.
Oh, this one?
Right.
Yeah. You're going to take the leg and you're going to put the foot right across the belly here. So top of my foot is flush with him. Grab the belt here, have a grip, and straighten. So all you do is straighten the leg. It's old school position.
Right. And earlier, before we started filming, you were talking about the choke, and that's a position that we saw at the Nogi Worlds with JT Torres versus Tanquinho, when both the legs were up and over in the double under position. Can you show us that?
Absolutely. It's kind of a mean move, but you're just looking right here at.
A lot of people think that's not an effective position, but Dane, how's that feel?
It feels terrible. And by that I mean amazing. And by that I mean terrible.
Yeah, there's a lot of pain with that position.
Yeah, it's not the most courteous move to do to your training partner.
Well, Robert, thanks so much for coming in today.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate it.
Good to
Pleasure.
have you guys.
So to find out more about Rob, what's your website?
Gracie SD, as in San Diego.com.
That concludes this episode of This Week in BJJ. We'll be back next week with another episode. Thanks for watching, guys.
That concludes this installment of This Week in BJJ. Subscribe on iTunes, watch and review past episodes, and then be sure to join us again next Friday night, right here for another live edition of This Week in BJJ.